I had a sneaky link for almost a year and found out he's 16. If a dude ghosted me, I would literally just be like, alright. So yeah, if I start looking at other guys and thinking, oh, he's actually attractive, then I know I'm done, because that's not normal for me. I just did my brows real quick off camera because I feel like I need to focus for that. But I'm just going to do a little bit of color correcting right now because I have a little bit of redness going on in my face at the moment. I don't know. I need to get like an evil eye necklace or something because... Bitch. Oh yeah, this corrector that I'm using is from Sephora. It's not the best, but it was the only one I could find at the shops. Yeah, like a lot of... Literally, there was 0 brands in Mecca that had a green concealer. There was one in like a Too Faced palette or something. See, like that didn't even do anything. Bro, if I sneeze one more time, I'm like, I don't want to buy one in a palette. And then this one's just like super light, so like it's not even doing anything really. But anyway, my body is a lot tanner than my face right now. You can see I've got a bit of a tan going on. My face just doesn't get as tan as my body, probably because I always like exfoliate my face and stuff. So I'm using the Hourglass Stick Foundation in Beige, and then also going to mix that in with the Dior Backstage Foundation in 4.5W. Let's get on to the first question though. Let me just flick my hair back. Not question, sorry. First confession. So the first one is, I'm obviously not going to say anyone's names because these are like very private. But the first one is, I used to wish my ex would cheat on me so I could have an excuse to leave that toxic relationship. I feel like a lot of people have been in this situation before or can relate. And I know even like a lot of my friends have been in this situation before. You want a bad enough excuse to leave so that they don't try and come running back. Like you want them to do something that bad that they know that you wouldn't take them back after that. Because a lot of the times, like with toxic relationships, it's like whoever the toxic person is will like try and come back, but it's like if they do something really bad, it's like they kind of understand in a way like why you've broken up with them. So I actually feel like a lot of people have been in the same position as that girl. Can't say I ever have. I've been in a toxic relationship before. Not with James, by the way, because I feel like every time I like mention anything, if I put a freaking song on my story, everyone thinks it's about James, and people don't realize James and I broke up in May, so literally nothing that I post ever is about him. I don't know, like some things just don't work out and I don't get pressed about shit, okay? And also, this kind of connects to that girl's confession, but girls break up with guys mentally way before they actually do physically. So when you put in like years and years of effort and like trying to make things work, it just kind of gets to a point where like you just, not that you don't care anymore, but like you're just done. It doesn't even have to mean that like that person's a bad person. It's just like things, people just aren't always meant to be together romantically. So it's just better not to force things, you know, because sometimes things just aren't meant to work. Who is with James at the moment? My assistant's going to go pick her up now. I'm so excited to see her. I haven't seen her in like 4 days. In love with my best friend for 10 years, even after he said he didn't love me back. Still trying though. Alright. I don't know if people want me to like give them advice on this stuff, but I'm gonna give them advice anyway. Because also, like a lot of people watching this video could potentially be like going through something similar. But honestly, sis, just move on. You guys have known each other for 10 years. Like he knows everything about you, like knows your personality and stuff. and he still doesn't want anything like romantically with you, then you just need to find someone else. And obviously it is really hard because you've obviously developed like feelings for this guy. If he's honestly said that like he doesn't see anything with you, like that's not going to change. If that hasn't happened for him in that 10 years, then I don't think it will happen. At the end of the day, you're only stopping yourself from meeting the person who is actually right for you. That's my advice based on me not knowing the backstory. It's like, why waste your time with someone who doesn't want to put in the effort with you? All that's really doing is stopping you from finding who is actually right for you and who you are meant to be with. And honestly, life is so short, and that's why now, like, for me to get into another relationship now, I'd have to know everything about a guy. Like, I'd have to see all the qualities in that guy that I want in a partner before I will even get into a boyfriend girlfriend situation with them. And I'm the type of person though, like if I'm seeing someone, I won't see anyone else, even if we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. That's just how I am. But I won't actually from now on get into a full-blown relationship with someone unless I can see that he has all the qualities that I want in a life partner. So yeah, I think it'd take like a good 6 months for me to like know whether I actually want to date someone, because I don't want to just be like dating guys for like 3 years at a time and like wasting my time, you know? Because literally since I was 14, when I was 14, I got into a 4-year long on and off relationship. And even when we had times that me and that guy weren't together, I still always like stayed loyal to him. I never like kissed anyone else, like never did anything with anyone else. And that's just how I've always been. I don't know. I think I just like also don't find, not that I've ever tried it, but I don't think I'd find pleasure in like even just like kissing a dude that I don't even like, or like not even that I'd have to like them. Like, I don't know, I'm just like really picky. And I feel like I'm always like obsessed with one guy. I watched this TikTok the other day. It was like, I've realized I don't actually get feelings with people. I just obsess over one person until I find someone else to obsess over. Oh, that's actually me. But someone goes, I already know which of my boyfriend's friends I'm sleeping with if it all goes to shit. Oh my god. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to cause drama like that, but I mean, if they're just like acquaintances, you know, like friends that say hi to each other when they see each other out but like don't actually hang out and like don't actually talk, then go for it. But that's so funny. I feel like though, if you're thinking that now, like this guy obviously isn't the right guy for you, because you shouldn't even be thinking about like what's gonna happen after you guys broke up, you know? That's just what I think though. Alrighty, next one. So this one says, on one date with this guy, but we were talking for 4 months. He ghosted me after, but the feelings are still there for me. Is it crazy since it was one date? I need real advice. Honestly, I'm the type of person that falls for people so easily as well. So she obviously did mention that they were speaking for 4 months. And I think it's normal. Like 4 months is a long time, even though you've only ever met them once. 4 months is a long time to be speaking for someone. You just have to remind yourself that your ideal person and the person that's right for you would never ghost you and would never put you in a situation where you don't feel like you're enough or anything like that. Like if a dude ghosted me, I would literally just be like, alright, see ya, like. And I know it's easier said than done, especially like when it gets to a point where you actually like someone, but yeah, just like remind yourself, if you feel this way about a guy that ghosted you, imagine how you'd feel when you actually meet the guy that's right for you, that won't ghost you, you know? Also, I know a lot of guys just have trouble like processing their emotions and stuff, so it could just be that he likes you too and he's scared. But don't hold on to hope that this guy will change. And if anything, it's more attractive to a guy when you're not like chasing after them and when you know your worth. And yeah, you just gotta take it for what he is. If he's ghosting you, then he's not worth your time or your energy. And there are so many other people out there in the world that are probably better suited to you. So yeah. I sent my old boss the key back via mail with a dog shit in it as pack for being a shit boss. Oh my god, I would literally die if someone sent me shit in the mail. This dude's best friend on a tennis court to get him cut, then he ended up dating me. Oh my god, which one though? The best friend dated you? Or the dude? Someone said, I've actually enjoyed being in Sydney lockdown. I don't think I could say I would relate, because when Queensland went into lockdown for 1 week, I felt like I was going insane. And like 1 week, obviously I guess like you get used to it, because when you're in lockdown for so long, like I think they were in lockdown, I think they've been in lockdown since like June or something. But yeah, when you're in lockdown for that long, I guess you kind of like get used to it. It just becomes normal or whatever. After even a week, I was like, there's no way. There's no way I can do another week. But I feel like that's also because I live by myself, and I felt like I was going crazy being by myself for a week. Let's put some of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray on, because my face is looking a little bit dry. I'm not gonna lie. When we first started dating, I went on my boyfriend's Facebook and unsent every single friend request he had sent to other girls. Still stalk my ex, found out his relationship after me didn't last. Don't want him back though, lol. Honestly, I literally still stalk people, or even like my ex, not stalk, but you know, sometimes just like, what are they up to? I just get bored sometimes. I'm a bit nosy. I'm just like a nosy person. I'm like, what are people doing? So, can relate. By the way, the bronzer that I'm using is the Hoola Caramel from Benefit. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I'm finding this actually really difficult to like talk and do my makeup at the same time. I don't know how people do this. Aww. Someone said, I'm 4 weeks into your home workout ebook and I'm already seeing results and feel stronger. Thank you so much. Honestly guys, the workouts in mine and Emily's ebook are so good, and they're actually difficult and they push you. I literally have done the gym edition like 3 times now, and I just love it. I love all the workouts. I love the pump that I have after, and I love what it's done for my body. So as always, I always leave all my ebook links and stuff down below, and it's always in my Instagram bio, so check it out if you guys want to. But that's so nice. I'm talking to 5 different guys and acting like their girlfriend while I'm in love and my ex. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how people have time for that. Genuinely, I can't even find more than one guy that I like at a time. I think I literally, I just get the ick so easily. I feel like I'm also very picky. Good on you, hun. Do whatever makes you happy, honestly. I just want to know though, does your ex know that you are seeing 5 other guys as well, and how does he feel about it? Someone said, I kissed a random when I was with my ex and he still doesn't know. I love the little emoji. She's done like a little like cheeky emoji at the end as well. Christ. I mean, at least he's your ex now. Honestly, I would literally have the worst guilty conscience. Like, I can't lie about anything. Even if I like respond back to a guy, I will end up telling the guy that I'm seeing, because I just end up feeling so guilty about it. I don't know, I'm weird. Anyway, next one. I am a virgin at 25 years old. Honestly, sis, go for you. Like, go for you. Good for you. Do whatever makes you happy. Someone said, okay, this isn't a confession, but someone said, how to get over someone fast. Give us your advice. I'm not typically someone that gets over people quickly. And I think like a lot of people are probably looking at like my last relationship and being like, holy shit, how did she like get over that person so fast? But as I said before, I feel like for me, it takes a lot for me to be done, but once I'm done, I'm done. So I think that's just the way I work, because I know that like once it gets to the point where like I'm actually done with someone, I know that I've tried my absolute best and I've done everything that I can to make that relationship work. And I think like as I get older, I just understand that you just shouldn't be wasting your time with anybody. If you know, like if you can already tell yourself that that person isn't the right person for you, then like what are you actually doing? You know? Like it gets to a point where you literally just ask yourself like, what am I even doing? So that's, I don't know, I can't give advice, because when I really like someone, it does take me a lot. Like it's a lot of like, you know, I don't know, it's a lot of like putting up with shit for me and like letting things slide until it finally gets to a point. And sometimes that takes years to finally reach that point. But I mean, when I do reach that point, at least I can be happy with myself and tell myself, all right, I tried everything to make this work and it didn't work. So I can move on with my life now. That's how I move on. A lot of people are different. A lot of people, like, someone does one thing wrong and they're like, no, sorry, bye. But I'm definitely not that person. I definitely give people the benefit of the doubt a lot, and I give people chances and stuff like that that probably don't even deserve it. But that's just who I am, and you know, I've kind of learned to accept that and learned that that's probably just never going to change. Someone said, so wrong, but when I was young and dumb, I cheated on my first proper girlfriend with her mother. Oh my dear Lord. No comment again. I really don't want to be judgmental when I read this stuff, but holy shit. Someone said, I had a sneaky link for almost a year and found out he's 16. Crying face. I'm 20. Free me. Oh my dear Lord, Mother of God. I don't even know what to say. Honestly though, it's not really your fault and you shouldn't blame yourself if they weren't honest with you, but I would not know what I would do if I found that out. I slept with 2 guys in one night. First guy in the car on the way to see the second guy. Okay, someone said, I had sex with my uni teacher and even now I'm married, it was still the best sex I've ever had. That's honestly probably because it was the emotions were probably just like high, you know, because it's something that you're like not meant to do. So you're probably like into it even more. That's probably why it was the best sex you ever had, because sometimes when you do things you're not actually meant to do, it just makes you so much more into it. Someone said, I have a crush on someone who doesn't know me and I'm in a 4-year relationship. Sis, I don't know how you got yourself in that predicament. Is this like a celebrity online or like a TikToker or something? Maybe it is kind of normal to just have crushes on people. I don't know what the depth of this crush is, considering you guys don't even know each other, but like, you know, people have like celebrity crushes and shit. And I mean, if it isn't that deep, then it probably is like normal to find other people attractive. One thing I have noticed though is that when I'm like really in love with someone, I don't even look at other guys and find them attractive. Like when I'm really attached to someone, I like, Justin Bieber could literally come up to me and say he wants to marry me and I wouldn't even bat an eyelid. So that's another telltale thing to me, to be honest. When I know that I'm done with someone, it's like if I start looking at other guys and thinking, oh, he's actually attractive, then I know I'm done, because that's not normal for me. I was talking to a guy, he got with my bestie, so I got with his. Deserved. Love you, by the way, been helping me so much through COVID with motivation. Honestly though, what about your best mate? Like, does she know that you were talking to that guy? Because that's pretty dog. I hope you're still not friends with her if she did know, because I would be so off that. If one of my friends got with like the guy, if one of my friends got with a guy that I was speaking to, I would literally flip my shit. My boyfriend and I had sex in an empty house my dad was selling at the time. We stole the key. Oh my god, that actually sounds low-key fun. Sometimes you just gotta spice things up a bit, and if you don't get caught, then it's fine. I got with my brother's best mate. Does your brother know? I love how my reactions are just like, but did they find out? I used to pretend to be a dog and go toilet on the lawn. I was like 3. That's probably normal behavior for a 3-year-old. I never did that, but I could see a 3-year-old doing that, so don't feel bad about it, hun. You were literally 3 years old. You didn't know any better. My sister accidentally f***ed our cousin. I just want to know how she accidentally did that. Like, did she not know that you guys were cousins? Oh my god, if I started seeing a guy or something and I didn't know he was my cousin, I would literally probably have to check myself into a mental hospital afterwards. I would not cope. My little camera's literally about to die. My pop was one of the Melbourne underground gangsters. In the 90s, my last name had to be changed. Nobody knows except my family. That's literally crazy. That's so cool. It's like something out of a bloody movie. My confession is, if I don't find someone like you, I'm gonna be depressed all my life. Fair enough. I would be depressed. I'd be depressed too if I don't find someone like me, because I do a lot for people, honey. I hooked up with my friend's brother when I was 16 and he was 18. Did your friend find out? Oh my god, I actually hate this whole confession thing because I want to know the full story. Like, I want to know what happened next. I got pregnant with my son at 17 and everyone thinks it was an accident, but I planned it. Someone said, I fall in love if I have sex with someone, so I keep that to a minimum. Dude, same. Alrighty guys, my camera literally just died before, which is probably the universe's way of telling me I need to wrap things up. That last confession that I read out was, I fall in love if I have sex with someone, so I keep that to a minimum. But yeah, that's gonna be the last one that I guess I'm gonna answer. Oh yeah, I finished all my makeup off camera, as you guys can obviously tell. But yeah, to be honest, I am the exact same way. I can't even kiss a guy unless there's like a little, like even just like a little bit of like emotional feeling there. There's obviously nothing wrong with like whatever your choices are in terms of like sleeping with people, or you know, whatever you choose to do with your body is your choice, and there's no right or wrong. But yeah, I'm actually the exact same way. So I'm with you on that one. I literally fall for people so easily. That's like my biggest downfall. So I don't know, I just like, I don't know what it is. Like, I remember when I was younger, I don't know if it's just like in my grade or like me growing up, but like it was literally like cool back in the day to just like hook up with as many people as you could at a party, or like sleep with a new guy every weekend, and that was like cool back then. And I don't know, maybe I was just like really frigid, but I'm just like, I just can't, I don't know, to me like being intimate with someone is like so special, and I really believe in like energy and in energy exchange as well. And I think that like having sex with someone is an energy exchange, and I believe in like soul ties and stuff. Some people don't, and that's completely fine too, but I don't know if anything that I'm saying is making any sense. But in saying that, oh, before I actually go anywhere, I'll let you guys know what my lip combo is, because I know I'll get questions. I literally always get asked about my lip combos. The lip combo that I have on right now is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Foxy Brown, and then I've got on the Mecca Sheer Brilliance lipstick on top. I don't know, I don't actually even know if they sell these anymore, because I tried looking for it the other day and they didn't have it, and I'm almost running out, so that's not gonna be a vibe if they don't sell it anymore. But yeah, anyways, that concludes today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. There'll definitely be a lot more of these coming. I'm gonna try and do at least one a month. But yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.